Hey, everybody, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. I've got three great guests tonight from the Game Show Ready podcast, Michael, Peter, Elyssa. We're going to meet them all after the first round. Alyssa's a little excited. I thought we were...
I thought we get injured now, but I can wait. It's fine. It's all good.
Well, I'm introducing you now. And now, and as a moment of good faith, we all like to do a little toast before the show. It makes a great thumbnail. There you go down and stuff on Never Knew History. It's good luck. It also keeps my mouth moisturized, I guess.
It's like the last bit of goodwill before it's just all out breakdown.
That's right. Now the clubs are on.
Competition's on.
I just want to know what's in what everyone was drinking.
My ice machine ran out of ice. I'm just drinking water.
I'm also drinking water, but it's sparkling water and it's Target brand.
So none of us have alcohol. I just want to make that pat us on the back that none of us have alcohol.
I mean, you say that, but you've got a water bottle that's full of whatever. Yeah. Michael and I are clearly drinking out of cans.
I have to drive.
Yes.
Nobody's
ever refilled a can in the history of the world with.
Right.
This seems like that would be a weird thing to do.
Sounds good. If you're watching at home, one thing we love is our bad answers. If you have a bad answer that'll make us laugh or crack us up during the show, put those bad answers in the comments. They're just as important as the right ones. You won't get any points, but hey, we might laugh. So if
I give them points? Like not official stuff, you should know.
If anybody puts a comment in and Peter laughs, Peter gets an extra point.
Peter, you can have my points. I'm just here to say hi.
And I want to give points to the people. Game Show Ready is all about giving to the people. Like it's not official points, but they're peer points. You know,
when I host Game Show Ready, they need to earn the points from me. So I'm not giving away anything. You got to earn it.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna do the official opening of the show, as if that wasn't enough already. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff. I'm your host tonight. I've got three great guests from the Game Show Ready live show, I should say. It's not quite a podcast. It's a live show. You can win real money. It's a live show. You can win real money, not like this show where you can earn prizes in my basement. You can get real cash from Game Show Ready. We're going to find out more about that in the second round. But as you know, on this show, we get right into it. And my order tonight is going to be Elyssa. Oh, I lost my order tonight. My order tonight is going to be Elyssa, Peter, and Michael. And tonight we're starting round one with tri-bonds. Now, tri-bonds are a group of three words, and something ties those three words together. So, for example, if I were to say elephant, car, and tree, you would all say...
They all have trunks.
They all have trunks. See, look, everybody's a tri-bond professional.
Or they can all be gray.
They can all be gray.
Way to be complicated, Peter.
Birch. That's always isn't birch ruining everything?
High maintenance.
All right, here we go. Elyssa, your first tri-bond of the night.
Trunk.
Trunk is correct. Here we go. Fly. Toilet, wrapping. Fly, toilet, wrapping. What ties those three things together?
Is it timed or do I have a little bit of time?
We have a weird 3-second rule on the show.
I'll say flush.
Flush. Fly flush, toilet flush, wrapping flush. Incorrect. Paper would have been a better answer. Fly paper, toilet paper, wrapping paper.
Peter, don't nod your head like you knew the answer, okay? You didn't know the answer. When you're into this kind of pressure, it's a lot. Flush could be something.
Flush paper.
It could be.
All right, over to Peter. Wind, string, percussion.
Instruments.
Instruments, correct?
Yeah, because that was like really easy. We didn't give him a softball.
To be fair to Elyssa, that was significantly easier than toilet paper, fly paper, But I want to know 9 times in the comments is talking about fly Christmas. I want to know what fly
Toilet
Christmas is. Toilet Christmas.
Or Christmas paper.
Yeah.
Christmas paper.
I think that might be a Canadian Christmas. All right, over to Michael. Chicago, Smoky, Yogi.
Oh, Bears.
Bears, correct.
I mean, I'm just gonna call this is like unfair. Backwards story of my life.
Here's your chance to redeem yourself. They get a little bit more difficult as we go on.
Right.
Platform, springboard, cliff. Platform, springboard, cliff.
Listen,
Bar. Oh.
listen, I'm gonna say I don't. Really? You know? Hold on.
I think I saw that. I think I saw that movement.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, Joanne, but I hate to tell you that since I don't know the answer, my default is don't say easy. Who think it's easy? I'm gonna say flawless.
Flawless.
Yeah, that's my word when I don't know the answer, and I'm owning the fact that I don't know it.
You're not going to believe this.
It's not flawless.
It's really close because if you are doing platform diving, springboard diving, cliff diving, you want to be flawless in your technique.
I don't even know what platform diving is.
You've never watched the Olympics?
No.
Or Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield?
Yeah, I mean, that's a classic.
I mean, the triple ended.
Yeah. You know,
That
many
almost takes
people
all
who
three.
haven't ever watched the Olympics have watched Back to School. That's a much more common reference, Michael. Back to School. Olympics. What's that? Movie from 1976 with Rodney Dangerfield. Got it.
I think it was later.
Hey,
than
Robert
70s.
Downey Jr. is in it,
Was
so
it?
I guess some people are watching it.
That's true.
All right.
I'm okay. I'm okay with this. It's fine. Keep going.
Over to Peter.
There's a cat in the frame.
An iceberg,
Okay.
a tongue, a waitress. An iceberg, a tongue, a waitress. I can use the same comment from Leslie there. Is it?
Easy.
I need to talk to this Leslie who thinks
I'm
everything
stumped
is
right now. Iceberg.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can't we just play word association and whoever
What was
comes
the other two?
Yeah.
What were the other two?
An
iceberg,
a
A
tongue,
tongue,
and a waitress.
a waitress.
The is really throwing me off.
Well, and
a waitress.
I did grammatically use the and before the iceberg.
An iceberg, yes.
An iceberg. A tongue,
Tongue.
a waitress.
A waitress.
They're not relevant. I could have
Yeah.
said iceberg, tongue, waitress as well.
Okay.
That changes
That
it.
changed that.
That's-
I was
changed things
thinking
slightly.
I was thinking
iceberg
like
comment.
salad.
Yeah, that's my first instinct, but that's not a waitress. All right, I'm gonna go with things on a list.
Things on a list. Very close.
So close.
It's a 4-letter word. An iceberg, a tongue, a waitress. You have the tip of the iceberg, tip of the tongue, and waitresses get tips. It is tips we're looking for. You're allowed to boo me too if you don't like the questions. That's also part of the tip.
Tips. Waitress.
I mean, I'm not gonna boo you.
Waitress. There's no booing, but there's definitely some.
There's no booing in trivia.
Yeah, all right, here we go. Let's see. This one's for Michael.
Oh no.
Snow, chain link, picket.
I mean, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Fence?
Shut up, Michael. You knew it. Don't put a question mark on the end like you don't know what it is.
Well, I've
Fence.
never heard of a snow fence before.
That's a Pennsylvania thing. All right, that is correct. They are types of fences. Your last one, and we're out of this round. You're home free after this.
I'd like a recount.
You have to file in the courts on Monday. Elyssa, John Denver, Tony Orlando, River Phoenix.
Oh, shit.
What ties those three together?
People have never had dinner at my house.
Correct. Drunk. John Denver, Tony Orlando, River Phoenix. That turn that hurts when you look. This is too.
All men I would gladly sleep with,
Whoa.
whether or not they wanted to or not.
In the afterlife.
In the afterlife.
In the after.
Oh, dead. That's really morbid, though.
Are they all dead? Is Tony Orlando dead?
I think so, isn't he?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'll tell you.
I don't know either, but I thought so.
You going with death?
I'm gonna go with death.
You might be overthinking it.
Can I get it? Can I?
Peter for the steal, but no points.
Oh.
No points. Their last names are all state capitals. Not state capitals, but major cities.
Cities. They're all cities in their name. That's
Orlando, Denver, Phoenix.
That was the softball, I thought.
Peter, I just want you to know that I hate you.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I was thinking they were all like people who died tragically young because you had. Yeah, I had your back because John Denver died in like a plane crash and River Phoenix, of course. But Tony Orlando's just a guy.
I'm sure he'll be really glad to hear
Tragic
that.
death for Tony Orlando.
The estate of Tony Orlando is penning me a letter right now. Here we go. To Peter, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Linda McCartney.
So there's a Paul McCartney connection to Linda and Michael Jackson. But
Do you want to call Paul? You want to use a lifeline and call Paul?
Call Paul. Stevie Wonder. Linda
Stevie
McCartney.
Wonder, Michael Jackson, Linda McCartney.
All people I would sleep with.
They were
just Michael Jackson. I'm going to go for Paul McCartney.
You had it early on. They've all done duets with Paul McCartney.
Yeah, that's right. Ebony
correct.
and Ivory. I was trying to figure out the Stevie Wonder one.
All right, the last one of these to Michael.
Oh, there we go.
Do you know the Michael Jackson ones? Do you know the Michael Jackson ones, though?
Well, yeah, Michael Jackson is like what's the name of the song? My girl, not my girl, but
yes. Well, they did say
the girl
say,
is
say
mine.
Yeah. And the
girl is mine.
Don't sing, Peter.
Mine.
Just quit while you're. We get it. You're perfect. I get it. Just don't.
Well,
I've got one wrong already.
Yeah,
so.
Speaking of perfect, Michael can run the board here in the first round. Michael, your last tribe on Victoria, Regina, Charlottetown.
I mean,
Regina. What were the?
Isn't it great when everybody else knows it but you? It's
Apparently.
Victoria, Regina, Charlottetown, or Charlatan, depending on where your accent is, or Charlotte.
If it makes you feel any better, I actually don't know the answer. I just wanted to make you feel really bad.
Victoria. Say it one more time, and then we'll end it.
One more time, then we'll end it.
All right.
That's
I got
Victoria.
You. I got you.
That was funny. Victoria, Regina, Charlottetown.
Virginia,
incorrect. They're cities in Canada. And I gave you a whole country to shoot for. You went pretty narrow. It could be Virginia, but I wasn't looking for that. But let's go to that scoreboard after the first round. We have a very close game. Only 2 points separating first and third. But then my favorite part of the show is where I get to meet my guests. They're calling in from Game Show Ready. It's a pretty great concept you'll find on Instagram. I'll let them tell about, but we're talking real money here. welcome to the show, Elyssa, Peter, and Michael.
Thank you.
For sure. Thank you so much for having us.
Tell me a little bit about Game Show Ready and how can people join and they can play along at home, I've heard. Well, I know. I've watched some stuff.
Yeah, Game Show Ready is a game show that you can play at home. You know, because of what's going on in the world and people are staying at home, and that basically game shows were put on hold here in Hollywood. We wanted to bring the game show to you at home. So we go live right now. Next week, we're going to go Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 6 o'clock on Instagram at Game Show Ready. And all you have to do is just be watching us. So if you're watching us, all of a sudden we'll call you out and bring you live like we're doing right now, where Elyssa and Peter can see you answering questions like code breaker, multiple choice questions, or even scavenger hunts.
At 6 o'clock Pacific time.
6 o'clock Pacific time.
That's East Coasters, yes.
9 p.m. Eastern.
6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock on the East Coast, and everyone has an opportunity to win $1,000. All you have to do is win 6 challenges. We start at $1 and work all the way up.
And it has happened. We have had $1,000 winners on Game Show Ready. Jeff isn't one of them because he hasn't played yet. But I mean, dude, just do it. Just join.
It's so much fun.
Really that simple. It's a lot of fun. We've had a lot of people come very close to winning $1,000 and not. And a lot of people walking away with $5, $10. I mean, you just got to get one question right to win some money. And I'll tell you, it's pretty easy to get the first one right. No disrespect to people who get the first one wrong.
Listen, don't say that. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. Sometimes
there is, but you should be winning money by playing Game Show Ready. That's my point.
It's true. And the chat's always really involved on Instagram Live. Everyone gets like very into it. Everyone supports each other. Everyone roots for each other. So it's a lot of fun.
Very nice. It's Game Show Ready. I think it's gameshowready.com. You can get the full instructions on how to join the show. Go to Instagram as well. Game Show Ready at Game Show Ready on Instagram. Is that correct?
Yep, that's how you find us. And you just have to register. And when you're watching us, we'll just pull you live and get you to start playing.
Very nice. Very nice. GameShowReady.com. Check them out on Instagram at Game Show Ready. And anything else anybody wants to talk about or plug individually, or?
Just want to say I think Peter's doing a really good job, and I'm really proud of him.
Hey, thanks. I'm proud of you too.
I appreciate it. You're doing a great job. I just want to make sure you know. Michael, I got you.
I'm thankful for both of them. Peter and Elyssa are amazing. Peter also helps with writing a lot of the questions for the trivia, which is very helpful. And, it's always great to run things by people. And, he's gotten some great ideas as far as basically integrating great trivia questions into the game show. And I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Very good.
Yeah, and if I'm going to do a plug while they're all saying how great I am. You can find my Instagram at P Osterweil. P for Peter. That's what the P stands for in P Osterweil. Posterweil, if you will. I got some things. I am, I live in LA. We live in LA. So of course, what that means for those of you who don't live in LA is that I am an actor. That's just what happens in LA. That's what people do. So I got I got some stuff coming up in the pipeline, a short web series that you can all check out. It'll all be up on my Instagram and stuff. So
awesome. Yeah, we do in Pittsburgh. Eat carbs. That's what we
I eat carbs. I'm a New Yorker. I eat carbs. I live in LA.
Carb? Is that like a carburetor?
I shave the skins off of olives. That's an LA thing, I think.
That's only my green olives. Only on my green olives.
Oh my god.
I'm a nor'easter too. I'm from Boston, so we got Michael's the only true Californian.
That's true. Oh, Peter, you and I could never get married. I'm from New York, just so you know, in case you were wondering.
Don't worry, it's okay.
I was floating out
4 World Series championships in 20 years. I mean, it's tough.
I'm not going to get into this, but if any of you want to marry me, at Elyssa MP is my Instagram. I'll take what I can get when I can get it.
I was talking to Michael before the show that I did look at your Instagram prior, and the what's it cool? The songs you dance to in different costumes. Oh, Cool Rider. The Cool Rider songs are the best things I've seen on Instagram. I was watching with my wife. I was like, you have to like, each one builds on the other one. You read a little message. You watch the Cool Rider. Everybody check out the Cool Rider. I don't know if you want everybody to, but I'm telling you, I loved it so much.
I appreciate it.
It was amazing. It was one of the best things I've seen on Instagram.
Cleaning out my costume, my sketch comedy costume closet. So, you know.
Oh, it's great. It's one of my favorites. So, okay.
I was just gonna also want to mention that Game Show Ready is a Levy Hit production. We have another show that we just started called Homework Help Live. And this is where sixth graders between basically anywhere in the country from 6th to 12th grade can go live with us on Instagram to basically get their homework questions answered. So anything from pre-algebra, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, physics, chemistry, English questions, literature, history, U.S. government. All they have to do is go live with our tutors, and just kind of like the interaction we're having on the game show in here, can ask your homework questions, and our tutors are there to help answer it for free. And that's the key word, for free. So if you are in an area that might not have the accessibility to a tutor, or your parents don't have the knowledge to answer or help you, we hope to be that resource.
If your parents are done,
I just thought, whatever. Every time I hear, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but my mind went to if your parents hate you. Like,
if your parents don't want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
The tutors are great, though. I've watched it, and the tutors are great. They're so smart. Michael, every time Michael can attest, every time it's on and I talk to Michael, I'm like, how are they so smart, and why am I so stupid?
Well, if you want a really bad joke, it's because they love to play, brass instruments. They're tutors.
I get it, Mike. I get it, Peter. I get it. I'm with you. I get it. It's funny. It was very fun. We all laughed on the inside.
I'll have all those links in the show notes, plus links to Peter and Alyssa's Instagram, the Homework Helper Show, and Game Show Ready. Was it homework? Did I say it right? Homework
Help Live. Homework
Help Live.
Yeah.
I'll have all that in the show notes.
Great.
And it'll be in the show notes. And I'll possibly put it in the show notes. So we're going into round 2. This means there's one other special rule on the show. If there's an odd score out, so two people have the same score, but one person doesn't, Elyssa, you have the odd score tonight. You get to pick the order of the second round. So you can choose to go first, second, or third, or you can keep it the same. Well, which should be staying first?
I'm going to keep staying first so I can just let these guys lean into it. I'll take the bullet. I'll be the person. It's fine. I can do it.
Do you want Peter to go second and Michael to go last?
Yes. Let's just keep the order the same because I don't want to mess with their mojos.
All right. So
greatness is working here.
In this round, you'll each sit in the hot seat. You'll get 4 questions, and then the answers to those 4 questions will tie together to give you a bonus point. So you tell me, what did those 4 answers tie to? Just like we had so much fun in the last round. I doubled down on it. We're gonna do it again in this round.
So much fun. Just go. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Much fun. All right, Elyssa, your first question. Complete this kid song.
God darn it, I hate kids. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
You can follow along as I read it. It's going to be blank, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. What is the blank?
Head.
Head is correct. What? Your first point of the night.
Game over.
We have a saying on the show, the first point is the toughest. You broke that barrier. The first point is on the board for you, Elyssa. Your second question tonight. What is the first name of Michael Jackson's oldest son?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to this.
This one's the toughest one. I probably should have saved this one for last. You want to store this question and come back to it?
Yeah, let's store it.
Because you may hear the other questions. You can do that in this round. It's a pause. All right, we're gonna pause that. We're going to the third question. It's not right or wrong at this point. We're gonna put it in the bank. Your third question, in Starsky and Hutch, Ben Stiller plays Starsky and Owen Blank played Hutch.
Wilson.
Owen Wilson is correct.
Thank the Lord.
Your fourth question, the first practical pneumatic tire was invented by Irishman John Boyd.
I don't even know half the words you just said.
Well, we know so far we have Head and Wilson. Okay, so we have a pneumatic tire invented by Irishman John Boyd. Blank.
Peter, are you Googling the answer? Is that what you're doing? Are you Googling the answer? Because I could do that too. I could Google the answer. I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
No, it is.
When I hear Head and I hear Wilson, I think of Home Improvement, but that's not where we're at.
Okay, well, we're not there yet. We'll get to
where.
Let's go. So the first practical tire company called Dunlop. So Dunlop tires. And then we'll go back to Michael Jackson's eldest son.
I have no idea. I'm going to say Bobby.
Bobby, close. It's Prince.
Close.
I feel like that's not close at all, but I appreciate your love.
It's almost the same letters. Bobby's 5 letters and Prince's 6 letters. So
Wow, that's
no relation.
You're giving a lot.
How did I not remember Prince?
all right, Elyssa, for 1 bonus point, what ties together Head, Prince, Wilson, and Dunlop?
Well, it's not Home Improvement, but I'm going to say Home Improvement because that was, I believe in committing to everything in life. And so I'm going to commit to that.
Whoa. They are all types of tennis racket manufacturers.
Do I look like I play tennis?
Wow.
Well,
You said that like I got a foot cramp.
Honestly, hold on. Elyssa, you're wearing literally the colors of a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Like, let's not
That is
stop
fair.
ourselves.
He has a point.
How about those earrings too? Those earrings look like
tennis balls.
I'm just going to let you two think about what you just said, and I'm going to sit back here and watch you.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? This is unrelated. This became a big thing that blew up on my Facebook poll years ago. On the count of 3, are tennis balls yellow or green? 1,
Green.
2, 3.
Green.
Yellow.
See?
It's like a chartreuse, isn't it? Or like a fishing lure color.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
really
I
good
think they're green. Some people think they're yellow.
Well, they're
What
probably more
is
green than
there?
yellow.
I think it just depends on maybe which brand.
Yeah.
That might be.
Because
But-
I remember
That's
like the
pretty good.
pen,
Wow.
the PEN ones. I remember those as a kid. I remember those being really green.
Yeah,
Especially when you got them out when the fuzz fuzzed off. You really got like a more of a green color.
Yeah. That's a really good question, Peter.
It's just algae.
How many fights?
Like a
broke out of
sloth.
your
You know how
baseball
sloths get like all
algae
algae All right. Sloth humor. Not
algae sloths.
algae sloth.
Like algae.
Here we go.
crumbler.
Peter, you're in the hot seat now.
Okay, I'm pretty warm.
All right, here we go.
Good.
To make a guess is to take a blank in the dark.
Shot.
Shot is correct. Anchorman Ron Burgundy is famously proficient in which woodwind instrument?
The flute.
The flute is correct.
Jazz flute.
The jazz.
Theoretically.
All right. Name the social media blogging website that uses a lowercase t, as in Tom, as its logo.
Tumblr.
Tumblr is correct. And our fourth question, in his 4th year, Harry Potter encounters the blank of fire.
The goblet of fire, and
Goblet
they're
of
all
fire.
glasses.
They're all
types
types
of
of glasses.
drinkware?
You ran the second round there.
Oh,
Up to
no
Michael.
pressure now. No pressure now. All right.
All right, Michael, your hot seat questions. Amelia Earhart was the first female what to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean?
Pilot?
Pilot is correct.
Have
What-
more faith in your answers.
Pilot?
I'm always waiting for like a trick question.
Don't worry. What ended at the stroke of midnight on the 31st of December, 1999?
The 20th century.
The 20th century. Incorrect. Got to think bigger. It is millennium. A millennium ended. I could have gave you a chance to correct it, but millennium is the answer.
There's no second chances.
There's no second chances.
Well, the year ends, the century
I know,
ends, the decade ends.
The 11 o'clock hour.
Michael, please don't make excuses. Let's just move on.
I'm not making any excuses. I'm just, Jeff, this is my biggest worry is that like someone like me is going to be watching the show and then critically analyzing the question and basically messaging me for 4 days afterwards going, you owe me money because this is the right answer as well. And it's like that whole Jeopardy Cheers episode where,
Don't worry. Those people aren't watching this show.
Good, thank God.
All right, here we go. Our third question. The lead guitarist for the Beatles was George Blank.
Harrison.
Harrison is correct. The original movie of which series uses the tagline, somewhere in space, this could all be happening right now?
Ooh.
Say the beginning of that question. I don't know if I heard the beginning of that question. Hey, John.
Which original movie uses this tagline, somewhere in space, this could all be happening right now?
I don't think it's 2001 in space. I'm going to go with A Shot in the Dark because I don't see this movie a lot, but I'm going to go with Aliens.
Aliens. Well, in space, no one can hear you scream. But in this movie, it's happening right now. Somewhere in space is Star Wars.
Star Wars.
New.
Yeah. I was going to go with Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. So.
It's along the same line.
Not Zach and Miriam make a porno?
Which is true. It is somewhere in space. I mean, really, every movie is really happening somewhere in space.
Somewhere in space. It's true.
All right. So what ties together Pilot, Millennium, Harrison, and Star Wars?
Pilot.
Now, this is the one people will write letters in if you miss.
Yeah. Give me a second here. Han Solo.
Han Solo is correct. We ended the second round. Let's go over to that scoreboard. We got
Peter. That's so cute.
We got 2 for Elyssa.
Whatever.
Peter ran the board with 4 and 1, and Michael 2 and 1. Now we said it's not a big deal. There's only 5 points separating first and third place because in the last round I have 10 questions and they're each worth up to 6 points. So we have 60 points coming your way in this final round. And as usual, I've asked my guests to bring their own buzzers. So in this case, I'm going to ask them let's test them out to make sure they work for the show. So Elyssa, let's hear your buzzer. It's a flawless fan expanding. Peter, your buzzer. Peter's got the DJ horn. And Michael is just waving. Michael's buzzer is
I'm doing the gong. No, I was dancing with the DJ one.
All right, Michael, let's hear your gong.
Here we go. Is that weak?
Well, I mean, Peter and Elyssa aren't going to complain that it takes 3 seconds to fire up.
All right, here we go.
All right, Peter has the Coke can gavel. Or I'm
no,
sorry,
I got the cocaine gavel.
I'm sorry, Michael has the. This is always the part of the show where I lose control. Michael has the Coke can gavel, Peter with the DJ horn, Elyssa with the flawless fan. And in this round, we're going to try a brand new round. It's the final round, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, where I'm going to read a very vague clue. And then I'm going to start to read a I'm going to read a very vague question. And then I'm going to read a series of clues that tie into the answer to that vague question. If you get the answer right on the first clue, that's worth 6 points. The second clue is worth 5. The third clue is worth 4, all the way down till we get to 1 point. If you're right, you buzz in. I call you. You get the correct answer. You win those points. You're going to earn 6 points, 5 points, or 4 points. If you're wrong, you're going to lose the point value. So you want to be fast, but you want to be quick. Wait, that's the same thing.
Can Peter and I team up and be a team?
Yes.
Let's take down our boss. That's how.
There you go. Is that how you want to finish the final round?
No, it's good.
I can put you on the same team.
No, I need to keep this job. It's good. It's good.
Come on, guys.
All right. All right. So here we go. We're going to the first one. The first one kind of sets the tone and lets you know, how this all goes down. So I'm looking for a what? What is this? What am I describing? Very vague, but I'm going to give you some clues. Let's figure it out. I am hard to sneak up on because I feel vibrations through the ground. If nobody knows, I'll move on to the second one. It's very vague, very early to a couple things could feel vibrations through the ground.
Yeah.
Your second clue, I'm used in a fighting sport in China. So they feel vibrations through the ground. They fight in China. Our third clue, I am named after the sound I make. I'm named after the sound I make.
I'm just going to go for it.
Michael.
Snake?
Snake. Incorrect. That'll cost you 4 points.
But Michael, that was great.
Are you buzzing in again? You can buzz in again.
No, that's me correcting my can here because I was.
You're allowed to buzz in multiple times if the fans love a negative score too. If you end the game negative, people love that. But I love it, so I'm talking for the rest of America.
Wait, what was the last clue again?
I am named after the sound I make.
I'm gonna wait.
All right, go to the 3-point one. You can tell how cold it is by counting the noises I make per minute. You can buzz back in, but Peter's got the DJ horn.
Is it crickets?
Crickets is correct for 3 points.
I was like cockroaches. No, there we go.
All right, so that's how that works.
Cricket fighting.
I thought that too. Yeah.
All right, who am I? I am very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells like rich mahogany.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Somebody loves Ron Burgundy. It is correct for 6 points.
Is that like what he says? Is that a catchphrase?
I don't know. I just read it. Yeah. All right. What am I? I'm looking for a what. This one could be a little tougher. My nickname in World War II. Wait, that's not right. I don't know what that is. Was GMO. That doesn't make sense. I don't remember what that was. Can't cancel that one.
Cancel.
GMO.
Well, we're going to the next one.
Great.
So, still the same question, but I'm throwing out that clue because sometimes I do voice typing and Google doesn't understand Pittsburgh accents. So I have to
Neither do we, so you know.
I'm deciphering these as I like. What did I say?
Is this some water?
My nickname was
General Pershing.
No. All right, here we go. What am I? Darwin was befuddled by me, said that my superior memory, muscular endurance, and longevity made no sense given my origins. It's a very tough one. Very
a lot of words in there.
Yeah.
Origin species.
Darwin.
You got Darwin.
All right. I was introduced to the U.S. by George Washington. I'm not a cherry tree. Our next clue. I was crucial to the opening of the American West. My male names are Johns and my females are Mollies.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the animal?
All right. I was critical to transportation on canals in the 1800s. All right, that was now I owe you a clue because I ruined the first clue. If you nobody's gonna buzz in.
No.
Mix me in a copper mug with ginger beer and vodka. Peter.
Mules.
Mule is correct. No, I made that last one up on the spot. So Peter gets one more point.
I mean,
All right.
my strategy was sort of like let the guys lose so my 2 points can win, but this isn't working in my favor.
Don't worry.
Elyssa, don't doubt yourself.
I'm not. I know not to mule.
You're ahead of me,
Alcohol and
Elyssa.
wrestling is my forte, but you know.
Well, where were you on the mule question?
I was about to do it, but he's so fast.
All right, where am I? I'm somewhere in the world. I'm Carmen Sandiego. Where am I? I am the closest state to Africa. I'm the closest state to Africa.
Think
Are we talking about?
Where am I? U.S. state. I'm the closest U.S. state.
Continental U.S. or Puerto Rico? Does it count as a state?
Puerto Rico's not a state.
I am the closest state.
All right.
STATE.
We just get on Michael. Puerto Rico's not.
I'm the closest state to Africa. No one's biting on. I thought somebody would jump on that.
Yeah,
I have the
it's a big
oldest
question.
average resident age of any state. Michael,
Florida.
Yeah.
Florida, incorrect.
Oh.
Peter,
As a New Englander, I could tell you that's fucking Maine, dude.
it is Maine. Also a family show. It is.
Sorry, that is freaking Maine, dude.
Freaking Maine. Lobster
I'm sorry.
Maine.
When I drop the Boston accent, the swears come
Okay.
fast and loose.
It's okay. I have a cuckoo sound I put over that. All right, who am I? Let's go to that scoreboard, see how things are.
I mean, yeah, let's.
I think Alyssa's going to be happy
I
here.
need a reminder.
Alyssa has 0, but
Negative.
Michael has lost 9 points, and Peter has, oh boy, let's see, 4, 6, 5. Holy heck, I can't even add these up. 12 and 3. You have 15 points you've added on there. You got a little bit of a runaway so far, but don't. Oh, I went away and Michael
left.
No,
I'm
I'm here.
I don't think I would have known that Maine question.
If you weren't from Maine,
There not just been a recent election where Maine came into immediate focus. So I've researched a lot about Maine in the last couple of weeks. So
yeah, so Florida was the. I wanted somebody to go for
herring.
Florida. That
I
was
would have
it.
thought Florida. Yeah.
I
All
knew
right.
that was a trick. West to east is always more important than north to south in geography.
If
You
nobody's answering and you're waiting for me to answer, that's a trick because I'm just waiting for somebody to bite. I won't move on until somebody loses points. All right, here we go. Who am I? We have 6 questions remaining. I say that. I'm Jeff. But who am I for this question?
Oh, okay.
I am best friends with Steven Seagal. Who's best friends with Steven Seagal? I also have a black belt in judo. Michael.
Vladimir Putin.
Putin is correct for 5 points. You're going to get some of those back.
Where did that come from, Michael?
You know Steven Seagal.
I mean,
There's a ponytail. Is Russia involved?
This
When I
sounds
think
like
about
Michael.
Michael, I think about Russian
so many
ponytails.
clues. So many clues.
All right, which fictional character am I? I'm looking for a fictional character. This is somebody from the movies. I'll give you a movie hint.
It's a movie.
It's an LA. This is an LA question if I've ever had one. I am not sure if I attract crazy or if I make them that way.
Oh.
Oh. The second clue, I regret nothing ever. Oh boy. Our third clue.
Crazy.
Yeah, okay.
Our third clue is my favorite one. Crazy people don't know they are crazy. I know I am crazy. Therefore, I am not crazy. Isn't that crazy? Elyssa.
Me.
You say Maine?
No, me.
Me is
Me in my life story.
close. Incorrect. It'll cost you 4 points.
I mean, I'm gonna write a letter,
But a great soundbite.
I'm gonna write a letter, so that could have been a right answer.
You're gonna pen me a letter.
Could have been a right answer. Just saying.
All right. Our fourth clue. And if you do buzz in wrong, you can buzz back in. That is part of the show.
Me, the sequel. Just kidding. I didn't.
I am dishonest, and a dishonest man you can never trust to be dishonest. Oh, I'm sorry. You can always trust to be dishonest. Let me start that one over. I am dishonest, and a dishonest man you can always trust to be dishonest. It's the honest ones you have to watch out for.
Oh, shit.
I mean, for everyone listening at home, the amount of stress Peter's going through on this question.
I know this. It's driving me
this
up a
sounds
wall.
so familiar.
All right, get your hands on the buzzer. Here's
right.
where we go. This is where it comes to play right here. I was modeled after Keith Richards. I heard can first.
What is Captain Jack? Who is Captain Jack?
Captain Jack Sparrow is correct for 2 points. You're clawing your way out of that deficit, but you got 5 on the last one. I owe you 2 more. You're just down to 2.
I would like to challenge, because I have said all of those things on first dates, which, when filmed put together, make a movie.
Those would be that would be very interesting conversations. All right, here we go. Where am I? I'm somewhere in the world again. Can you tell me where I am? It's near Los Angeles. I am west of Los Angeles. I'm west of Los Angeles. I'm asking this question to 3 guests in Los Angeles.
Well,
I think I know where you are.
A lot of things are west of Los Angeles.
Tokyo.
Well, then we don't know that answer, do we? That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
I am known as the biggest little city in the world. DJ,
I am really glad I did this earlier. Reno, Nevada. I
yeah.
almost said when I was talking about it's northeast or west or south or like west is what you got to worry about in geography, that one of my favorite examples is that Reno, Nevada is actually west of Los Angeles. I literally almost said
you
that.
could have had 6 points, but instead you're just going to be 28 points ahead of everybody else. Instead of 29. Here we go. We got 3 more questions. Who am I?
So, Jeff, you're saying I'm mathematically eliminated.
Wait, we can let's go. I owe Peter 5 more points. He's at 20. So there's 18 points available. So Peter has to strike out on 3 questions.
All right, let's go, Peter.
Or you can just ride it to the end. Let's see what happens.
I'm in it.
No, go big or go home.
Who am I? I'm back in Reno, and I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Peter, are you kidding?
All right, shall I block out Peter? I'm going to mute him for the rest of the show.
The man in black, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash is correct, but he's fast on the buzzer. I did a little Reno back-to-back there for you.
Chow pow.
All right, what am I? 2 questions remaining. What am I? The Brussels airport sells more of me than any other place in the world. The Brussels airport. Is it Sprouts?
Yeah,
Let me get an angry letter from Brussels.
you are.
No, it's the Sprout people that are going to be upset.
Yeah. I was going to do a German accent, but that would have been too much. All right. I taste awful if I'm not fermented. Blah. Is it Blue Nun wine? I don't know if you ever had that. I don't think that's Brussels. All right. Our third clue. I was served as a drink for almost all of my history. Our fourth clue for the pet lovers out there. I can lower your risk of heart disease by 33%, but I can kill your dog. I heard can first.
I was actually going to think this in the beginning, but chocolate?
Chocolate is correct for 3 points. And our final...
Yeah, the fermented thing kind of got me. I don't remember if the chocolate gets fermented or not. But I guess it does.
If it's not fermented, it tastes terrible. That's stuff I never do. Here we go. Our last question of the night. Who will walk away victorious? Who am I?
I just want you to know I will walk away victorious. It doesn't have to do with the show. Continue.
Well, if we see it, we'll see the walk. Here we go. I've been called the one with all the answers. Who's got 2 thumbs and has all the answers?
I think I know who it is, but I'm going to hold off.
All right. I hold the world record for appearing on the most episodes of a TV show.
Is it Alex?
Alex Trebek. He was also a U.S. citizen in '98. He hosted the U.S. National Geographic Spelling Bee. He hosted Battlestar, Wizard of Odds, and High Rollers. And he was once known for his trademark mustache, and obviously a tribute tonight to the great Alex Trebek, who passed, as we're recording this, passed tonight or today. And even though the show won't air for 2 weeks, we wanted to get that out there. And our little nod, I hit a little Alex Trebek question into it, and a toast to Alex Trebek. Congratulations. I won't even go to the scorecard because I think I have it by memory. Peter's going to walk away with the victory tonight. Congratulations,
Yay.
Peter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, there was a disclaimer before the show. Peter was also on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so we did find that out prior to the show. Michael did say he brought a ringer tonight.
Peter was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I was on Silicon Valley, which I think explains why we placed the way we placed.
Well, I hope you had a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun playing the show and running it live. And Peter's like, this is the best I've ever done. I'm having a great time.
When's my check coming?
Listen,
it's funny
I have won tonight, but you know who really won? America. For some tribia stuff for an hour.
We're done.
I'm trying to do the politically correct.
Unite us, Peter.
Well, this is my third favorite part of the show is where I actually hand the entire show over to my guests. This is where they can talk about anything they want. It's you can plug, promote, you can talk about social thing, anything you want. The floor is yours. I don't edit it unless you swear. But whatever you want to talk about and say to the public, this is your turn, and we'll start with Michael.
Well, first of all, I want to thank Jeff for having Elyssa and Peter and myself on this show. This has been a great time. I think that the game show world is where it's at. You know, people love to play games, people love to have fun, and we're just trying to bring that to your house. And with Game Show Ready on Instagram, Game Show Ready, at Game Show Ready, at 6 o'clock on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Basically, you can have that opportunity where you don't get flown to Hollywood, you don't sit in a hotel, you don't wait in a line. All you do is you just jump on your Instagram, you start watching us, and that someone behind the camera is going to call you up live to participate and play with Elyssa and our great host Peter and all the other hosts. I don't mean to say that in that order, but basically all of our great hosts to try to win $1,000. And we have some great games. We got some more great games that are coming our way to our contestants, and we're really excited about our response that we've gotten so far. And I want to thank Elyssa and Peter for being a part of that.
Very nice. At Game Show Ready on Instagram, play along from home, win $1,000. Well, I don't know what to say. We used to do a part of the show where you could win things from my basement. I think we were talking a little bit before the show. I would give prizes kind of like the old Wheel of Fortune where Vanna would walk around and like, here's a Honda Civic for $3,500. But then I realized the cost of shipping. I didn't want to ship anything. I would even spend $10 for prizes. But on At Game Show Ready, you could win up to $1,000. Right now, 3 times a week. You're running Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Check for schedules. That's going to vary week to week, but usually 3 times a week right now, up to $1,000. 3 players a week. So check them out at Game Show Ready on it.
Sorry. Three times a week, but every episode, we try to have at least 3 contestants playing.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's a game. That's a game show changer.
Yeah. So you have about 9 opportunities throughout the week. We don't like our episodes to go too long. So if we have a lot of contestants vying, it's just like a normal show that sometimes we just got to, move it to the next episode.
Excellent. Peter.
Yeah, I signed up to help Game Show Ready and do it just because I thought it sounded like a really cool idea. I used to play HQ all the time, and then that kind of died and went the way of, I'm sure a lot of your listeners and watchers are HQ fans.
I'll say all my listeners have died and gone.
What HQ is?
They've died and gone the way of HQ.
Listen, and this is like, just check it out. Just check it out. It costs you nothing. You really can win money. Like, I'm not saying this because I want you to watch this thing. It's like, it's actually, you'll enjoy it. You can find my stuff, like I said earlier. Nothing else to plug. Just be nice to each other, The world needs more kindness.
100%.
Very nice. So, yes, definitely. And Elyssa.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you to you, Jeff, for having us on. This was a lot of fun. And it's fun for us, I think, to kind of switch roles and go from the host to the player, which is always fun. And thank you to Michael for having me. I love being a part of the Game Show Ready hosting family. It's a lot of fun. And I am also an actor and a comedian. So to be able to connect with people, especially during this time when it's just really hard to connect with people, means the world to me. So I look forward to hosting every week whenever he has me back. And so tune in and watch. All the hosts are great. All the shows are great. They're so much fun. You can always go back and watch past episodes on the Instagram page too, so you can sort of like practice and gear up, because I need you ready.
You gotta be Game Show ready.
You gotta be Game Show ready. Don't mess around.
If you're not, don't come in my house.
Don't come in my house. Don't come in my house anyway, because I haven't vacuumed in like weeks.
A week? That's pretty good.
A lot more here.
Great. Anything else from anybody?
Oh, and I just want to throw out one more time. I want to mention Homework Help Live, which is another production that Levy Hit Productions is doing. You can find us on Instagram at homework.help.live, and that's free tutoring for 6th to 12th graders, math, history, English, science, and basically just helping all the parents and teachers out there in our new educational world.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm dealing with 2 homeschoolers now. It's a lot of fun. I know what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be watching, getting some homework tips.
We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Oh, wait, if I move him, you won't know where he's at. Yeah, try.
Like the
You
movie
can't
Brady
do
Bunch.
it. All right.
Listen,
Whatever.
pan right. Pan
Well,
right. Pan right.
That right. God darn it.
Get everybody back to where they were. There we go. Woof, woof. We're back to where we were.
That was exhausting.
Well, that's all I had for tonight.
Well,
Until
thank you
next
very
week.
much.
Thanks.